yo soy watashi wa nanuni gosum. I am Chris. This is Chris in English. And today, I'm wearing my Star Wars tie. Hi, everybody. I am so glad to see. Who do we got here? I see Luke from Switzerland. I see a Che-Min. Che-Min. And a banana is in the house. I'm so glad to see you all. Hakan is here. He made it. I am so glad to see you, sir. Happy Tuesday. It is a terrific Tuesday. I'm having a great morning. I'm excited because, of course, today is Tuesday. That means for dinner, we're all going to have tacos. I hope you do, too. What is happening today? Well, today, of course, we're going to have our word of the day. That's everybody's favorite part. I'm going to give you the San Diego coronavirus update. We're going to say happy birthday to a very, very important group of people. We're going to talk about my new recipe of the week, bacon, macaroni, and cheese. And then, of course, for you, because I love you, I have a little bit of grammar. We're going to keep talking about articles. Thank you, Hakan. Thank you. It's good to see you, too. How are things in Turkey? Are you in Turkey? The last I saw, Hakan, you were actually still in San Diego going to school. Where are you now? What are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are still living your life. I remember you liked to have adventures. Where are you? Where are all of you? Che-Min, where are you? Are you in Korea right now? Is that where you are? Anna Banana, where are you? I think you're in Spain. I'm not sure where you are, Anna Banana. Talk to me. Tell me. Let me know. All right. I'm doing well. I'm not sick. I do not have coronavirus. I do not have COVID-19. My family is healthy. My friends are healthy. So I am very, very glad and fortunate that everybody I know is staying well and healthy and safe. Che-Min is in Korea. Excellent. I hope you're doing well there. I think Korea is doing well. I heard the sad story about the mayor of Seoul. So, Che-Min, if that's your city, Seoul, and if that's someone who is important to you, I send you my very best thoughts to you and your city and your country. Hakan is back in Turkey, doing all of those Turkish things. Good. I hope you're doing well. I don't know, are you working, Hakan? Are you on vacation? Are you still doing your studies? Che-Min, we want you to come back to San Diego. San Diego misses you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on here in San Diego in a little bit. But soon, you can come back and you can see me and we can have tacos together. All right. It's decided. Yes, coronavirus in San Diego. I don't know if you guys have heard, San Diego, we have shut down again. It's official starting today. Our gyms are closed. Our barber shops and hairdressers are closed. The bars, very closed. Schools closed. In fact, any indoor business, if you do business inside, that business is closed as of today. So basically, San Diego is back to square one. We're back to day one for our lockdown. And the reasons for this, it's kind of simple. We came out of our first lockdown too fast. We were doing okay. We had our curve. Our curve was going up. We had the thing crush the curve, flatten the curve. We flattened our curve, but now our curve is back up. So we're closing everything back down, and they haven't told us when we're going to open back up. They're not giving us an end date. So I think this is good. I think everybody in San Diego, everybody in California, this is not just San Diego, by the way, it's all of California. We just kind of need to stay in our homes just for a minute until the virus goes away. Right, Swiss Army knife? Right? I'm so glad to see you this morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope it's a good one for you. We're talking a little bit about coronavirus and how it's affecting San Diego. Hello, Miss Laura. Good to see you. Hey, it's like my whole class is coming back to play. So yeah, San Diego is shut down, but there's something even worse going on, and that's the ship. There is a Navy ship in San Diego Harbor that is on fire, and it's been on fire since Sunday. The fire is still happening. There was an explosion on the Bonhomme Richard is the name of the boat. I hope my student Richard shows up because it has his name. Knife is in Saudi at the moment. I hope you're doing well there. I hope it's not too terribly hot. I hope you're having a good time, but I also hope you're staying safe and healthy. Laurie in the house, good to see you. Where are you, Laurie? Where are you? I'm in San Diego, where I can't do anything. There's a boat on fire in San Diego Harbor. There's smoke going everywhere. So San Diego has a very funny, smoky smell right now. They're not sure how long it's going to take to put the fire on the boat out. It's been going for 3 days now. I heard a rumor that they're just going to let the ship burn until it sinks into the ocean. I don't know. Laurie, I am so glad you're doing well. You are in Sao Paulo. Very good. I know President Bolsonaro is sick right now, and regardless of politics, I don't like when anyone is sick, so I hope that he heals, and I hope that your country gets on a healing track. I hope both of our countries get on a healing track, Laurie, because we need some healing in the U.S. Yes. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Because the ship is on fire, and because there's smoke everywhere, the health authorities are telling people in San Diego, don't go outside. Hey, Nemo, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. We're talking about the boat that's on fire in San Diego. It's still on fire, and it's still blowing smoke everywhere. And the health authorities are telling people in San Diego, don't go outside. There's too much smoke. And there might be bad chemicals in the smoke, so don't go outside. So we can't go to a bar, we can't go to the movies, we can't go to the shopping malls, and we can't go outside. I guess I'm going to stay home today. What are you guys doing? What are your plans for today? Hey, oh my goodness, I hope that part of your plan includes celebration. Anybody there? Do I have any students out there right now from France? Anybody tuning in from the country of France? If you're not there right now, France, I hope you see this later, because I want to say to France, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, France. Woo! Woo, France! Happy birthday. Happy birthday, France. Oh, well, that's a good question, Shay. Can we go to Taco Tuesday? Restaurants are closed for indoor dining. You can get food to go. You can go to the drive-thru and you can get food. You can go to some restaurants and stand outside and wait and get food that way. And of course, the grocery stores are still open, but they have lots of rules like masks and hand washing, 6 feet, 2 meters, all of that stuff. So, yeah, we can get tacos, and that's good because it is Tuesday. 1789 was the year that they stormed the Bastille, which was a jail in Paris where they kept prisoners. And the storming of the Bastille is traditionally the first action in the French Revolution. The steps that led to France becoming a republic. Oh, France, I'm so happy for you. I hope you're celebrating today. I know for the 4th of July, America's birthday, we did have some fireworks and we did do some barbecues and we did have some fun, but most of us stayed in our homes and just had fun with family and friends. But I hope you guys have fireworks and fun. I hope you celebrate your birthday. I am glad you had so many years as a country, and I hope you have so many more. Happy birthday, France. Happy birthday. Allons posante la patrie. Nemo! Nemo, look at that, Nemo. You and me. On the same page, having a brain wave. Of course, you're lucky that I knew exactly that much of the French national anthem. What will language schools do during the pandemic? Hakan is answering. Right now, we are teaching online. I have online students right now that I'm teaching with EC English. We're going to continue to do that. Our hope and plan The school's hope and plan is to reopen in August, late August. That's what I have heard from the school. Hello, Tomo. Good to see you today. I hope you're doing well. Happy Francis' birthday. Teaching online in fall might be a little bit strange because the federal government is trying to force every school to have in-person classes, not online. The reasons why the government are doing this are numerous and complex. The short version is Donald Trump does better in the presidential election if schools are open. That's what the federal government seems to believe. That's what they seem to be acting on, at least. I don't know if that is true. I don't think a lot of dead children are going to be helpful to a presidential run. But that's just me, and that's just my opinion. What do I know? I just teach English. Happy birthday, France. I know it's Taco Tuesday, but I guess I've started a tradition of posting recipes on Instagram on Tuesday. Not just tacos. 2 weeks ago, I gave you a taco recipe. Last week, I gave you a recipe for American meatloaf. But today, if you look online on Instagram, you'll see I'm going to post a recipe for one of my favorite dishes, one of my comfort foods. It's baked macaroni and cheese. It's the recipe my mom made for me when I was a kid. It's a recipe that we have every holiday. Some of you who have been my students in person-to-person in class, I've cooked it for some students before, and everybody seems to like it. Check Instagram today. You will see the recipe for baked macaroni and cheese, and I hope that you like it. I know I do. I eat it all the time. Warning, it's not good for you. It's very unhealthy. It's full of cheese and butter and pasta. It is carbs. When you look at the word carbs in the dictionary, you see carbs. You see baked macaroni and cheese. All right, speaking of looking things up in the dictionary, I guess it's that time. It's everybody's favorite part. It is our word of the day. And every day you want to see the word of the day, you can go to our website. You'll see it right there on the front page. It's provided by thefreedictionary.com. Thank you, freedictionary.com, for providing us with our word of the day. Let's see what does Che say. Hey, Che-Min has been cooking the food. Thank you, Che. I'm glad you like it. Send me a picture. Cook something. Send me a picture so that I can see the food that you're making. And it will make me hungry, and it will make me want to make it too. Our word of today is statuesque. Statuesque is an adjective. Let me spell that for you because it has a funny spelling. S-T-A-T-U-E-S-Q-U-E. Statuesque. And it means, literally, to be like a statue. To be like a statue. You know the statue of David? Michelangelo, he's got the sling over his... He's looking all brave. That's a statue. You know the statue of the... He's got his fist on his chin and he's all thinking. That's a statue. And those are literally statuesque. But when we use the word statuesque, we often are using it to describe someone who is very tall and very good looking, like a statue. Yana! Hello, Miss Yana. I'm glad you made it. You're just in time for our word of the day. Statuesque. Something that is tall and noble, like a statue. Here's an example sentence. Just an example. I'm not saying this is a true sentence. I'm not saying it's a false sentence. It's just an example sentence for statuesque. Your English teacher is statuesque. All right. Maybe not too statuesque, but statuesque. You know who was statuesque, though? President Obama. Yeah, President Obama, he was something like 6'6", 6 feet 6 inches tall. I have no idea what that is in the metric system if someone wants to do a quick conversion. Alexa, convert 6 feet 6 inches to centimeters.
6 feet 6 inches is 198.1 centimeters.
198.1 centimeters. President Obama is statuesque. Anybody else out there have a sentence using our word of the day? The adjective statuesque. Write it down. Let me see it. I want to know that you guys are practicing your English. Let's see what else is on our list today. We got a little bit of grammar. Yesterday we were talking about articles. Articles are good. Articles are good to study, especially for my students who are from Saudi, from Japan, from Korea, because Arabic and Japanese and Korean are languages that do not use articles. Now, Hakan, I don't know. I'd be very happy to learn. Does Turkish use articles like a, and the? Not every language does. English does. And so for people who are learning English from languages where you don't have articles, it's kind of a challenge. You have to learn a new language and you have to learn a new concept in language. But don't worry, articles are not that difficult. They just require the smallest bit of memorization. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of information about zero article. When we don't use an article, where we don't use a, we don't use an, and we don't use the. For example, when you're talking about states and countries, we don't use an article, right? We don't say Anna is from the Brazil. We don't say Tomodachi comes from the Japan. Because those are the names of countries, we don't use an article. We use zero article. Same with states. I don't come from the California. Oh, no. I don't even come from the San Diego. I'm just from San Diego, California. Zero article. Cities, like San Diego. Cities, towns, and streets do not use an article. I just gave you the example of San Diego, but we also don't say the Los Angeles. We don't say the Lucerne or the Zurich. I've never said the Tokyo. I just said the Tokyo. Stupid Chris. I should not ever say the Tokyo. It's a good cup of coffee. Cities, towns, and streets. I live on Quail Street. Don't stalking. Don't try to find me. There's many Quail Streets. I live on Quail Street. Not the Quail Street. We use zero article with lakes and mountains. Right? Lake Superior in the United States. We don't say the Lake Superior. We just say lake and then the name, Superior. Lake Titicaca is the highest elevated lake, I believe. Something like that. Lake Titicaca. Not the Lake Titicaca. Just Lake Titicaca. And mountains, of course. Mountains. We don't say the Fuji. Even if you're in Japan, you should never say the Fuji. It's always Mount Fuji. You should never say the Kilimanjaro. Oh, no. There is no the Kilimanjaro. There's Mount Kilimanjaro. There's an exception. There is one exception that I know of, and that's in Switzerland. There is a mountain whose name is the Matterhorn. And the reason we use the with Matterhorn is because that's just part of the name. Sometimes that happens, but very, very rarely. Usually we only use articles with lakes and mountains. We don't want to use articles with languages or nationalities. I don't speak the English. I just speak English. Tomodachi, she just speaks regular, ordinary Japanese, not the Japanese. Nobody speaks the Portuguese. All right. If you've ever heard me speak Portuguese, you might say Chris speaks the Portuguese. But usually we will not use an article with languages or nationalities. And finally, with the names of sports, the names of academic subjects, subjects you can learn in school, we don't use articles. We don't play the soccer. We don't study the science. When we talk about sports, when we talk about academic subjects, we use zero article. See, that wasn't hard, guys. You did it. You made it to the end of the grammar. Congratulations. And nobody died. Grammar has never killed anyone. All right, my friends, we are just about out of time. Just time enough for some class chat. Find out how everyone is doing. Does anyone have any question? I'll share the question of the day in a little bit. But how about you guys? Yana, how are you doing? Tomodachi, what are you up to? I know it's late in Japan. Did you have dinner? Are you getting ready to go to bed? How's it going with you guys? No? How about this? I'll give you the question of the day and we'll see if anybody wants to answer that question. If you could be on any television show, any television series, what television series would you want to be on? Would you want to be on Friends so that you could have some good friends? Maybe you want to be on How I Met Your Mother so that you could meet your mother? Oh, poor Che Min, she's had a long day. I hope it's been a good day, Che. I hope that even though it's been a long day, that you've had a good day. I hope that nothing bad has happened. What television series would you want to be on? If you could be on a TV series, what TV series would you choose? Maybe Star Trek, so you could fly through space? I might choose Star Trek so I could fly through space. That could be fun for me. I like space. There's a new TV series with Star Wars. It's called The Mandalorian. Maybe I'll choose that one. Well, I can live in the Star Wars universe. If you could be in any TV series, what TV series would you choose to be in? And you don't have to answer now. You can. You can leave your answer right now in the chat. You can send me a direct message in Instagram. You can send me an email at my new email address, Chris, C-H-R-I-S, Chris, at ChrisinEnglish.com. Send me an email. It's a brand new email account. No one sent me an email yet. You might be the first person to send me an actual and real email to my new email address, Chris in English. Chris at ChrisinEnglish.com. Think. Anybody else out there? Anybody want to share? My poor Che Min, she's had a long day. Oh my goodness, Laurie could be someone from Modern Family. Oh, I loved that show. And that's good because they're a family. You would be in a family, and not just any family. It would be a family that is very modern. Huh? I did like that show a lot. I watched it quite a bit, especially the first couple seasons. Anyone else out there? Who would be in a TV series? Who wants to be in a TV series with me and Larry? All right, my friends. Well, I have had a fantastic... Can I recommend... Oh, this is a great question. Can I recommend a good drama to learn English? I can, Che. There are many good dramas that you could use to learn English. And I could tell you the names of a lot of dramas that I like. But before I do that, I'll just remind you, the best way to learn English with videos is to find videos that you like. Hiya! I'm glad you made it. The question we're talking about right now is, what are good dramas that we can use to learn English? And any drama is good if you like the video. If you like romance, find a romantic comedy and watch that. It will help you improve your English, and it will help you because you like it. The counterexample, if you don't like science, don't watch Star Trek. You probably will not enjoy it, and you probably will not learn a lot of English from watching it because you don't enjoy it. Hi back. I hope you're having a great day. Our word of the day today is statuesque, which means tall and noble, like your teacher. Carol in the house. Hello, Miss Carol. I'm glad to see you this morning. I'm glad you joined the show. Here's our question right now. If you could be in any TV series, what would it be? And the other question is, if you could recommend a drama to learn English, what would that be? Any drama that you like, any topic that you like will be good for learning English. I just finished watching a comedy series that I really liked, and it is called The Good Place. The Good Place. It's a 30-minute sitcom, and I usually don't like sitcoms, but I really liked this one. It was so good. Ted Danson is one of the lead actors. The actress, I should know her name. She's done a lot of TV, but this is the only thing that she's done that I've actually seen her in. But she's very good. The story of the sitcom, it takes place in the afterlife. After you die, where do you go? You go to the afterlife. Some afterlives are bad, but some people get to go to the good place, and that's the basis for the title of the show. It's very funny. It's very smart, and I think it would be a good show for learning English if that's the kind of comedy that you like. Hoon in the house. Hello, Hoon. I'm glad to see you today. M-Fix-V-E-E. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining the show today, guys. The question we're asking today, if you could be a part of any TV series, if your life were a TV series, what TV series would you want it to be? I was saying I might choose Star Trek so I could fly in space. Hey, thank you. There's my Laurie coming in for the win. Kristen Bell is the name of the actress from The Good Place. Very good. I'm glad I know that. Thank you so much, because I sincerely enjoyed her character and her performance in that TV series. And I do wholeheartedly recommend it. It's very good, and I think you could learn a lot of really good and really interesting English from it. When I watch an English drama, is it better to watch with subtitles? I say yes. Absolutely. 100%. If you watch a drama, if you watch a video with subtitles, you're getting 3 chances to understand the English. Chance number 1, you get to listen to what they're saying. Of course, we want to practice our listening skills, and that's a good thing. But something that helps us with our listening skills is being able to see a picture. The video itself gives us the context. It gives us the background that helps us understand what we're hearing. And then finally, when you add the subtitles to that, wow, you've got the hat trick. You've got the triple play. You've got pictures that give you context. You've got the sounds that you're hearing for understanding, but then you also have the words that help you reinforce what you're learning. Absolutely 100%. I would tell you yes. If you're watching a drama to learn English, put on the subtitles and write down new vocabulary that you find. Ultimately, that really is the secret. If you're watching the subtitles and you just say, oh, look, there's a new word I don't know, and you leave it there, you'll never learn that word. Write it down. Use it in a sentence. Use it quickly. The faster you use new vocabulary, the easier it will be for you to remember that new vocabulary. I hope that answers your question, Che. I hope I didn't take too long answering it, because the answer to your question is yes. Yes, use the subtitles. Anybody else out there? Anybody have any questions? Anything they want to add? Anybody have an answer to the question of the day? If you could be in any sitcom, any drama, any TV series, what series would it be? Anybody that doesn't say Blue Mountain State is wrong. Oh my goodness, Marty, I don't know Blue Mountain State. Is it on Netflix? Is it on Hulu? Is it on Disney Plus? Tell me, I don't know that one. Is it a show that you're watching? Is it a drama? Is it a comedy? Often, when something ends in the word state, it has something to do with a college. Blue Mountain, the Blue Ridge Mountains of West Virginia? So I'm going to guess. I'm going to say that it's a TV series about a college in West Virginia. How'd I do? All right. How are we doing? Oh, yeah. We're not out of time yet. I'll answer any more questions. I'll talk about anything else for a couple more minutes. We've got a little more time. I am curious, Marty, about this show, Blue Mountain State. Don't make me watch it just because you don't want to talk to me. All right, anybody, anything else before we end our time together today? All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. Tomo's back? Tomo, I thought you were already here, but now you're back. It's always good to see your name show up. So one more time. Who wants to be in a TV series? Anybody? Anybody want to be in Star Trek with me? Anybody want to be in The Mandalorian with me? I want to thank you all. We had lots of people join us today. I want to thank you all for joining us. M-I-S. Miss. I don't know that one, Carol. What is Miss? Is that a TV series that you want to be in? Uh-oh. That's okay, Miss Carol. If you knew how many mistakes I made every day, you would laugh at me a lot. You should just laugh at me a lot anyway. All right, my friends. We don't seem to have anybody else who's typing out to me, so I am going to end our show, but I'm going to thank you so much for being with us. Oh, it was miss you, Chris. Oh, Miss Carol, I miss you. I can't wait until we open San Diego up again, and you guys can come back and visit me, and we can have tacos together. Meanwhile, take a look at Instagram. Take a look forward to this week's recipe, baked macaroni and cheese. If you make it, take a picture so that I can see it. I hope you all have a great day. Remember, my name is Chris. I love you all. Go away.